Hello, welcome to Figure Form 45. Thank you for your time checking my video. This is my review of the Mcfarlane Collector Edition Classic Wonder Woman. If you are new to my channel, please leave a like and subscribe if you like my video. This will really help me a lot in making more of these videos. Now, since this is a Mcfarlane Collector Edition, she came in this standard packaging which Mcfarlane provides for their collector edition action figure. Now, it would have been amazing if they gave us that sculpt. Anyway, that is the packaging. Now, another thing is very unique with their Mcfarlane collector edition is this art card stand that they gave. And also, they also give us an art card which, to be honest, somehow I like because it has a chrome design. So since I collect this art card, I love the chrome design that they give to this one. So that's a plus for me on their collector edition. But what I don't really like that Mcfarlane keeps doing is giving us the art, which is obviously not their source material because the figure doesn't look like that. So I just hope Mcfarlane stop doing that. Another thing unique to the collector edition is they gave us a stand with a silver DC logo instead of the standard black DC logo. For the accessories, to be fair, uh, considering that it is a collector edition, I think this is one of those figures that actually has enough accessories for a Wonder Woman figure. So she came with the wide open hands, a pair of wide open hands, and then a pair of closed fist hands, and the one that is on her right now is the weapon holding hands. So she has three pairs of alternate hands. For the weapon, she has a sword. Now, I'm not sure if this is a reuse, but um, it does have a lot of sculpted details, which is what I like with Mcfarlane. She comes with an axe, which, again, lots of sculpted detail there. And a shield with the Wonder Woman logo. Again, nice sculpted detail. This is what I actually like with Mcfarlane when it comes to the accessories. They have sculpted details. And lastly, she has a golden lasso, which is soft good. I usually display her holding it because, to be honest, when I roll it and put it here, I don't really like how it looks. I wish Mcfarlane just gave us a plastic molded lasso to put here. You know, just when she's not using it. I think that would have been better because yeah, I didn't really like it when rolling this and putting it here. And that completes all the accessories that this figure has. Now for the figure. Overall, actually, I do like the way that this figure looks. It does look like a classic Wonder Woman, but don't get me wrong, I do have some complaints about it, but overall, it is actually a pretty good mold. I mean, I would even say that the way that Mcfarlane designed the lower waist and the legs is like SH figure arts quality, because I do remember the what action figure is that. I think it's the SH figure art Suicide Squad Harley Quinn that really has a good design when it comes to, you know, this area, because there's a sculpted there's a sculpted detail here which really shows a good figure. So as far as the body, the legs, I have no problem with it, especially that part. My main complaint is not actually even the head sculpt. My main complaint on this figure is the hands and the shoulder. I know. I think McFarlane learned their mistake, because the first Wonder Woman that they released before, which is the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, is the legs have no sculpted muscle, so it that figure didn't really look good, which they fixed in the Shazam Fury of the Gods version. Now in this version, they used I think they reused I'm not sure, the Superwoman. I was not able to get the Starro build a figure way, because it is not available in my country. If I want to buy it, it really costs a lot, so I didn't have that. If I'm not mistaken, that's the is it Superwoman? Anyway, I think it's a reuse of her legs, so I think that's a good choice, because as I said, this looks good. This is a good female figure, female sculpture. Now, I think what McFarlane needs to work now is the hand. It's not even this, which I know a lot of reviewer have been complaining, but the fact that his hand have the same issue as the legs of their first Wonder Woman they release. It doesn't have any sculpted muscle. It's just straight, which looks weird. So I hope that's something that McFarlane will work on their future female, especially Wonder Woman figure, because yeah, they already got the legs, but now they need to work on the muscle, because on the muscle of the hands, to be correct, because there's no muscle sculpted on the hands. Now, I wouldn't have noticed this before, but I noticed this because I reviewed the Marble Legends Power Princess, and yeah, these have a good sculpt when it comes to the hands. I know that I complain a lot about Marble Legends, but I need to give them praise when they do something good, and this figure is one of those figure that they really did good. This is an amazing female figure. This would be a good Wonder Woman sculpt, to be honest. So it has a good uh, sculpt hands. It's not just a straight, there's sculpted muscle on it. So it's not just plain like this one. I think even Mattel Shira has better sculpted hands, which is not something I thought I would say, because At least this Shira also have sculpted muscle, and they're already pinless, which I wish in the future Mcfarlane will also work on pinless joints. So overall, as far as the sculpt, that is actually my main complaint. The hands, the head sculpt. I know a lot of people doesn't like. I don't think this is actually what was in the first promo picture that they released. But to be fair, looking at that first promo picture, I think this looks better than the first promo picture. But they should have at least given us, if this Wonder Woman looks like he's having a bad day. She looks grumpy. It's not even a bad head sculpt. It's just that she just looks grumpy, like she's really having a bad day. If they wanted to make her look mad, they should at least, made her look like that, because that's how I see Wonder Woman. And what's ironic about it is that the Wonder Woman that they released before that are not even classic, I think have better head sculpt than this one. I mean, even their Donna Troy, despite the fact that I call this also like, I don't know, a little gut looking, but I think this looks better than this one. Unless, oh, okay, now I just realized. Maybe McFarlane is trying, since this is Donna Troy, this Wonder Woman, they're trying to give them a gut look, a gothic look. I don't know. Anyway, I like this better than this, actually. And I think that other Wonder Woman they released, the one with the chainsaw, is that the dark metal Wonder Woman, despite having a black lipstick on that one, because that's what the character is. I think that head sculpt actually looks better than this one. So I cannot say that Wonder Woman doesn't know how to make a good female head sculpt, because their previous releases actually proves otherwise. Anyway, but again, as I said, the head sculpt for me is not the main problem for me. My main complaint is the hand, and that, yeah, I just wish she has more muscles sculpted on it. Now for the articulation, I'm not gonna dig deeper on it, because basically it's a standard McFarlane articulation. The only thing that this figure doesn't have is that he doesn't have a cut in the ab, like what they usually do. For example, on that Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot Wonder Woman that they did. But to be honest, I think that was a good decision, because it doesn't break the mold here and it looks good. I think that was a good decision. And at least I think the waist does the articulation needed for it, because let's face it, that the McFarlane is not also known for having a good ab crunch. So I'm okay with that, with the decision that they did, that that they made this into a whole part, and just giving her a waist articulation. Now, I was lucky enough that from my hobby store, I pre-ordered two of this, and they gave me the platinum edition. I was actually thinking of doing a comparison video of this one, but because I never really had the time, and I think a lot of YouTube reviewer already showed this, so I just thought of keeping this in box and not opening it, because to be honest, in this case, I like the regular version more. So, but as a quick comparison, just If you have the regular version, just all of the the metallic color here, turn it into matte color. So all of the gold becomes yellow. The metallic red becomes lighter red, and then the dark blue becomes light blue. And for some reason, the silver bracelet is blue here, which I think is because they are trying to make this look like the superpower version, the color of the superpower version. But uh, that's actually another reason why I don't want to open this anymore, because I really hope those were silver. If I will open this, I will be obligated to color those silver to make it more, I don't know. I just don't like this blue bracelet. So overall, guys, if you reach this part of my video, thank you for watching. But again, this is still a good Mcfarlane Wonder Woman. I mean, sorry, this is still a good classic Wonder Woman from Mcfarlane. It does show a lot of uh, improvement that I believe is better than the prior Wonder Woman that we got, even from the other companies, except for that very expensive and hard to find Wonder Woman now, which I consider my holy grail, that looks like this one that is based from this art. I saw one in Green Hills, Manila once, but it is way too expensive. So that figure I will no longer get. That's why when I saw that this is the art that they provided with this figure, I really hope that they made it a little bit look like this, so that that Holy Grail will somehow lower in price, since McFarlane released a better looking figure. It's, to be honest, this is a better looking figure. They just really miss on the head sculpt, and yeah, again, the thin hands. But do I recommend for you guys to buy this figure? To be honest, yes, because it is still a good Wonder Woman figure. And knowing McFarlane, I hope they keep this mold and then just change the hands and the head sculpt, to release a better Wonder Woman figure in the future, which I hope at least looks like that. So thank you guys for watching my video, and again, always take care of yourself.